Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We got some great shows awaiting you right now. It's just a click of the button away. We got Colin Quinn. We got Shane Gillis. We got Rich Voss, Keith Robinson, Dan Soder. So many great names. But before you go and check out the page, we need you to do something. Subscribe. Hit that button. Subscribe and like. Hit those buttons. Just boom. It's right down. Use your finger, your mouse, your stylus. If you're using a stylus, you're a douche. But anyways, use your stylus if you have to. But we need you to hit that button for us. All right? So go. There it is. Now enjoy the show.
They're number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Where'd he go? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Calta and Kelly. I am Mike Calta, popular radio host. With us soon enough will be very famous comedian Robert Kelly. You know him for such shows as... Oh, there you are. I was just introing you.
Hey, we're having problems at home.
What happened? You and Don
Big
found
problems.
quits?
No.
Larry there?
Who's Larry? Oh, my God. What's going on?
Mush, do you know what kind of problems he's
Hey,
having?
what are you doing? Hey.
Hi, Mac.
No, I think he's the one to ask.
How you doing, Bo?
Doing good. Smoking some pipes.
Max, don't even say that.
Max, look who's here.
Who? Juliana! Hi, Juliana.
What's up, dude?
Can we play tonight?
Well, you forgot.
All right.
You bet you, dude.
Bye.
You leaving already?
No. I'm not leaving. Juliana's...
Why are you trying to kick my daughter out?
I'm not. All right. Louie.
Louie, who's Louie?
Lou.
Oh, Lou.
Lou. Hey, Lou. Thanks for sending the Max hearts.
I don't like Mac. I don't like this. Usually, I'm the good-looking guy here.
Max, not Max.
I said Max.
Guy. I'm the good-looking guy.
I know. When you're here, you're the good-looking guy. But when you're not here, I'm the good-looking guy.
No.
You're ruining my
I'm
game
here.
right now.
Right now, I'm the good-looking.
I agree with you. This is my life. This is what
Lou,
happens.
Lou. Hey, Lou. What do you figure out? Hey, Lou. What do you figure out? Would you want to say Mike is the best or Max is the best?
Ooh, that's a
Or me.
Or Juliana, which is a kid, so.
Can't see you with all this hair.
What? We're gonna Juliana. We're
Max,
gonna
my
see
dog-
you
my dog is here.
we're gonna see you on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we are.
Yep, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Juliana. It's Juliana.
Yes.
Well, Lou.
Ooh. Max,
Why do you keep saying
how was
Lou?
school?
Great. I'm going to my first day of school tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's
You
gonna be
excited?
hard, but
Nah.
double gun. Oh, double gun. Max, double guns.
Max, do your chip impression.
Oh.
You are
Mike,
so wrong.
Are you the host, Mike?
No, it says hottest,
so
sexiest,
wrong.
sexiest.
So wrong.
Yes, so long, sucker.
This is how somebody
going
gets
bye-bye.
scoliosis. This is how people's spines twist.
That girl, I don't understand what you
She
said.
said she's doing Chip Chipperson.
That don't make sense.
Chip Chipperson is your brother's real father.
My horse does not appreciate this.
Your horse.
Yeah, Demi. Dude, Demi does not.
Let's play Minecraft or Roblox, Juliana.
Roblox.
You dopes go play more.
Bye. Yeah. I'm still staying here.
Max, watch out! There's a gorilla behind you.
Can you walk me in?
At least.
I'll walk you to the door.
There's a monkey in your shed.
Come on, go.
Wait. Juliana, let's play tonight.
Okay.
Bye. Woo!
Let me kiss. I love you.
Sweet Jesus. You get out of here.
Really?
Get off me. God, get out of here.
How do I play them?
All right, get out. Figure it out, yeah.
Oh my God. What did we do? What did we do?
Father monkey.
What did we do?
What do we do? We left it in too long.
Oh my God.
Why are you feeding back? I hear it.
So we got a great guest on tonight.
Cool.
Anthony Cumia.
Oh, hello, Anthony.
Anthony Cumia is coming on. Anthony he's a great guest. He's such a great fun guy.
Today is a very interesting day to talk to Anthony.
Or some would say the perfect day.
The perfect day to talk to Anthony. Also the perfect day to lose your podcast. So let's be very careful.
Also the perfect day to get fucking unmonetized by Patreon.
So you went straight pipe, huh? No more cigars?
No, I have a cigar right here. I smoked a Cuban today. Me and Ari Shafir. Ari called me up and said, do you want to... What's up? Yeah, he's got no iPad. Tell Giuliani he's got no iPad tonight.
He's got no iPad. Is he in trouble?
He's in trouble.
What did he do?
He talked back to his mother today.
You hear that? Some kids get in trouble for that.
Well,
All right.
maybe she can talk to him. I don't know. But anyways, Ari Shafir called me up. He's like, I want you to do my yoga. No, I saw him doing the yoga. I go, do I want to do yoga with you? He goes, yeah, we'll do it in the park on my show. He has a YouTube show where he sets up a 3-camera shoot in Thompson Square Park. And we did simple yoga in the park.
Now, I'd like to see this. How simple? Show me show me downward dog.
Well, I can't show you downward dog because I'd have to fucking undo my camera.
Just get up. Just move back a little bit and show me something.
I can't. There's no floor.
Flua?
There's no...
Flua?
Listen, there's no floor. And...
just show me we get into a catcher's position. That's all I need.
Dude, I did a bunch of stuff today. You'll be able to see it on the YouTube channel.
All right.
Okay? I don't know if Mush... Maybe it'll be up there this week. Also, and then we went to Cat's Deli. Oh, my God.
To just undo everything you did doing yoga.
Oh, buddy, we went there. He got half pastrami, half liver, or what is it?
Liverwurst?
No, what's that other stuff?
Pate?
It's like a pate. It's like a liver.
Liver
I don't
pate?
It's what Jewish people get.
Okay.
Mush, you know what it is?
Well, she's not Jewish.
I don't, but
It's
I
not
do have a
Mush.
video with Ari doing yoga.
I like to see that.
Mush does it. He's not Jewish, but he's fat.
So are you.
I know I'm fat. I know.
Either one of us know it is what I mean. So, do you want to see the video?
We did yoga, then Katz's Deli, Fat JC.
That's Ari.
That's Ari, of course.
Okay. Let's pray the gay away. This is a good one. No, actually, you know what? This one.
Yeah, he does a lot of that making it up as it goes.
This.
And he wore those shorts, which is
You
embarrassing.
can get it. In the front, it's here.
And he has
That's
feet
it.
like
We're gonna bend over to the
Sasquatch.
right
His
and the
yeti
left.
feet. Look at those things.
So on your knees.
So far, I could do this.
Your toes can be up or back. I don't really give a shit. And then just bend all the way over to the right. Ow.
A downward dog. You fucking fuck.
For 3, 2, 1, and fuck it.
This is not yoga. This is just morning stretches. This is like what kindergarten kids do to Bob Marley music.
Dude, you can't do that.
1.
Fuck yeah, I can.
You can't do that right now. You can't do that.
I can do that right now.
Right now, you
Anything that he's doing right now, I could do.
Pause it. Mush. All right, enough. Listen, you can't do what he just did. Keep
Get
it right
on my
there, Mush.
knees and pray behind my back.
You can't do it.
Fuck yeah, I can do it.
Do it.
Why don't you? Won't be able to see me. I'll be on the floor.
Do it.
I'll video after the show. I'll
You
make my
can't
wife
put
video
your
me doing
hands
it.
behind your back, standing up like that.
Would you like to make another bet? He wasn't standing up. He was on his knees.
I don't want to make another bet. I'm just saying you can't do it.
I don't blame
Take
you.
that
You
as
don't wanna do 2 days
a
in a row.
gentleman's bet.
No, this involves physical pain. I'm not just I want something for this.
You can't do it.
Okay.
So, anyways,
I'm not 5. I'm not
we
gonna fall
did
for your
that.
tricks.
I'm not fucking 4. Gonna fall for your reverse trick of I'm not 5. So, so we went there. We did that in the park. It's so embarrassing because there's literally like people doing real yoga all around us. Like,
Yeah, and you know they're talking
amazing
about you.
yoga.
You know they're like, do you think that guy? Yeah, no, the skinny guy knows what he's doing. Do you think the other guy's handicapped? That's nice that he brings him out here.
Oh, absolutely. And then and we went right to Katz's Deli and just stuffed our faces with potato salad and pastrami. And he had liverwurst. Is that it?
Yeah, I said that first.
All right. So he had that, which was really good, by the way.
Liverwurst?
Oh, so good on a French fry. And then we went back and we did his podcast, something from the fucking fire escape. He does a podcast where he gets people out on his fire escape, but it's on the 9th floor. And
The only way that would be good is at the end if he pushes them off.
I'm afraid of heights, so I had to climb out and just sit and hold on to the side the whole time. But we smoked Cubans, Hoyos, my favorite cigar of all times. Which I was going to tell. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
How's everyone doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hi.
StreamYard? The fuck? I get a thing going, oh, join us on StreamYard. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Everyone Zooms or Skypes, and then you pull this StreamYard out of your ass.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. And you'll be in the same thing when you said about iPhones and Twitter. Twitter.
And the bandolier, maybe.
Say?
Maybe the bandolier
was the only thing that you fucking were right. Everything else, they told me the fucking iPhone was dumb when they had Blackberries. The iPad, it's just a bigger iPhone. They all, and then Twitter, they fucking shit on me for Twitter. They're like, dude, what are you going to say in 100? And then, you know what Twitter did? Took your life away.
I would have still had my gig, you motherfucker, if it wasn't for Twitter.
Twitter really fucked you. I'm sorry about Twitter. I shouldn't have told you about Twitter.
Dude, a noose. I got this noose for you. I got this thing. You go in your car, you start the engine, you leave the garage door closed. Thanks, Bobby.
I'm sorry, man. Hi, buddy. How are you?
Good, man. Yeah, I just got done. I got out of Dodge as quickly as I could. Took the train out of New York City because I definitely didn't want to be there after dark tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be fun tonight.
Might be a little rambunctious. So yeah, I got out of there.
What is your go-to weapon for home protection?
Oddly enough, on scenarios past, I would have thought 40 cal pistol, the H&K, something like that. But these days, it's got to all be about the AR and a 30-round magazine. You don't know how many people are coming for you.
Yeah.
I need some heavy artillery.
I have the Calta shotgun that has the 2 barrels.
Dude, stop! I do too. It's fucking awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a way around some of those wacky laws about loading up a shotgun. It's literally like 2 shotguns on one handle, one grip and trigger. So you could load in twice the legal amount because it's 2 separate magazines.
How about the mini AR? Do you have one of those? The AR pistol?
No, not allowed to have those in New York State.
Oh, and here in the Wild West, I got them, and I'm allowed to carry it with me because it's considered a pistol.
I know. I had it's the civilian version of an MP5, a semi-automatic version of the MP5, and that is considered a pistol too. So you could literally, if you want to walk around looking like you just got off the set of Die Hard, that's a great gun to carry.
Now, can I ask you? I remember you talking about this years ago. So you have to, in order to get a license there, you have to get an attorney, right?
Oh yeah. Well, New York State it depends on county and even like sometimes the little town you're in. But for the most part, New York State, you're fine. You could do it yourself. New York City, you need an attorney, and odds are you're probably not going to get it, especially now with the likes of de Blasio in there. He doesn't want anyone having guns, and you don't need him really. He's made the city so much safer.
My dad was a corrections officer and kind of like a gangster, so he's always had a gun. So I'm just used to a gun always being around, even growing up in New York. Yeah,
my dad was a private eye for a lawyer. And Joachim Flanzig and Weissman out on in Nassau County, and he is it's beautiful. He used to come home all the time. He'd have his gun on his hip, and I used to think he was like Mannix, but he wasn't Mannix.
Did your father ever pull yours?
Mike, you can carry that around with you. That gun?
No, that's the what was that? The
that's a little AR.
Oh, was it?
AR.
It looked like it without the stock.
It's so funny because I haven't talked in 3 minutes because you two fucking gun-toting queers are just jerking your... Dude, I got the fucking... You got the Zip Zine fucking 17. Dude, I got the Mini A Singizak.
Nobody ever wants to talk guns with me.
Chong fucking whale wafer.
Fucking
dude,
awesome.
You can't carry that. I mean, what the fuck?
I got
fucking great.
I'm a fucking man.
You're old school. Like the fucking, like the Fighting
alfalfa.
Irish of Notre Dame. Yeah, alfalfa.
Actually, Mike, as soon as this shit went down, Mike shipped me up a fucking Mossberg shockwave.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I heard the shockwaves a little unwildly or unwieldy.
It's like it looks like somebody.
You have to dig it into your kidney.
Yeah.
It's like a blunderbuss.
In your kidney.
An old pirate gun or something. Yeah.
What is
so many videos of people shooting that, and it just fucking shoots out the back.
I have a Remington and a Mossberg pump, but then I got the Benelli semi-automatic 12 gauge. It's so much fun. I took it out to the range about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and just blasting slug holes in the targets as fast as you pull the trigger. There's something about a semi-automatic 12 gauge. It's just so much fun to shoot.
You know what I love is when I put my picture of my target like on social media, and these fucks down here will be like, "Oh, it's not very good grouping." I was like, "Hey, I was trying to kill everybody. I wasn't grouping anything. I want to blow somebody's fucking head off."
Yeah, I love that one. It's like reminding me of on Super Troopers, where it's like, "Yeah, not bad." He goes, "What about that one there?" He goes, don't worry about that little guy. And that's what it is. If you get a perfect grouping, one shot's out of it, and people will be like, "What the fuck? You missed." Like, yeah, you try this.
I'm a perfect shot, by the way.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Look at him with his pipe, like Commander McBragg. I'm a perfect shot. It was Africa. I had an elephant gun.
I am a perfect fucking shot. Yeah, when the apocalypse comes, you really do want to go to Anthony's house. But the thing that sucks is Anthony lives on a dumb island. So if you get stuck out there, you're fucked. You're gonna have to swim to Connecticut.
I know a cop with a boat. That's all I need to know, my friend. Weapons and a boat. I would rather be on Long Island having access to a boat than anywhere else just having a car. Because once you're in the water, you're fucking golden. Yeah,
I'd rather be
Commander McBragg. Mom, that was deepest stomach of Africa. We were hunting lions. Oh my! Tell us what happened. That's the part too. If you're fucking 60, you're laughing your balls off.
I rather be up here because it goes straight up to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Yeah. It gets really desolate around 30 minutes up. Everything goes fucking.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one in the Johnny Cakes episode of The Sopranos. Once he got up there, everything was ass sex. Everything was on board. You could do whatever you want. It's like the Wild fucking West up there.
I was just in New Hampshire, and I was walking in the store, and half the people had masks. All the rich people with the vests had masks, and all the locals had no masks because it says it's up to you.
All right, that's kind of, I think, the way it should be. I mean, if you're scared, wear a fucking mask. That way, if somebody doesn't have a mask on, you don't have to worry. I don't get the two mask things. Like half the population should have to wear a mask. That just balances it all out.
I don't get like we were at the park today, and as we were walking in the park, we had to have our masks on. But when we went on the grass, we could take our masks off and do yoga.
It's like restaurants. You have to wear the mask on the way in, but take it off when you get inside.
You take it off when you're, and then if you go to the bathroom, you got to put it back on. And if you go to the bar after you ate dinner, this happened to me. I went to dinner in Roslyn the other night, and you eat, and then you go into the bar, and he goes, "Well, you got to order something to eat because you can't just sit at the bar." I'm like, well, "But we just had dinner." "Oh, here's a menu. Just make it like it." You should know the people that ate already and came in. The virus doesn't really care. I would imagine if you just ate or not.
Now you didn't get sick at all?
Knock wood. I might have, and everyone said, I think I had it, but I might have had it very early on in the year, last year, around December. November, December. And it's supposedly before it got here, but I was the worst fucking sick I ever was. I couldn't speak for 3 months. They kept saying it was bronchitis. I'd never had bronchitis. And I went through it, and it was a good solid month and a half of being really fucked up. And that was that. So I don't know. I haven't taken any tests.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you were so sick.
Yeah, I would come in, and then I took a few days off from the show. But, oh, man, I couldn't talk. That's why I took off, actually. My voice was like this. I couldn't fucking talk. Terrible. Oh, the fans. So disappointed, the fans.
I had it, and I had no symptoms. I had it for like 3 days, and that was fine.
See, you had it, right?
Yeah, my whole family had it. My daughter had it about when you had it last year. We didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And now we all have antibodies, and we're superheroes now.
You're like Superman, yeah.
I have antibodies, too. I had it, I think, in February. And then my wife and Max don't have antibodies, but they don't have it. So I don't know how they don't have antibodies, but whatever.
Maybe they do. Who knows with this fucking testing bullshit? Everything is so vague and arbitrary. And then the next day it changes. And then 4 days later they say that was bullshit. And they just keep everyone confused. And that way we'll all be like, what? I'm not a crazy tinfoil hat guy. Sometimes I am. But this whole thing reeks of something else. That's all.
Like what though? Like what do you think? Like I'm the same way. I keep thinking I'm like something's going on. I mean, I believe it was man-made. I believe it was leaked out. I don't know who did it. What else do you think?
Okay, here's here's like the furthest place I can go and still have some kind of I think that could happen. It's kind of viable. They understand that there was no fucking way Donald Trump was losing the election. No way. Economy is slamming. Everything's great. So they got this the candidates were all clowns. Biden's fucking insane. So they go, we need to do something. We need to pull every plug out of his economy, the unemployment shit. Everything's got to tank. How do we do this in such a short amount of time? And they fucking did it.
But then they look at it and they go, well, it's because of COVID. It's not because of Trump. Things were great before COVID. So.
No, have you listened to fucking Biden or any of the other Democrats? They go, look at the he's a president during the worst economy in history. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know why it is. You know why it's the worst. You can't say that.
You're saying that Soros might have paid China, gave them millions or did some deal with them to release this virus on us? Or are you saying that China just did it so you're saying the Democrats were involved with China to release this on us?
I'm not saying the Democrats. I'm saying the powers that be. There's this powers that be thing that no one ever seems to know who they are, what they are, where they are. But they run everything. They run the puppet show.
What is Bilderbergs, or is it right? What do they call it? The fucking
Illuminati?
Illuminati,
the Bilderbergs, all like the supreme powers of everything, like the Emperor in fucking Star Wars. Yeah, Soros, and then somehow, whether it's a plant of the virus near Wuhan, or it is Wuhan, like China's in cahoots with this whole thing. They get this virus out of there. China's whole thing was look, China, don't worry, it'll only be Wuhan. How did China get away? How did the capital of fucking China and every other province in China not get fucking COVID? Wuhan and the rest of the world gets it? Get the fuck.
How did Russia not get it?
They did.
Yeah, but they only got like fucking 4 cases. Like there's like 256.
In Russia, you give COVID to the virus.
What was it? Greenland or something? Iceland, one of those only like 40 cases.
Yeah, you can't get to it.
Yeah,
it's fucking frozen and it's
even
isolated.
the virus was like fuck that place.
Yeah,
somehow China to Iceland.
I don't know. When you have a bunch of people sitting around thinking, how do we beat Donald Trump when this great economy is going, low unemployment, it's fantastic, and then all of a sudden it all goes to shit in a month. You got to think this doesn't happen. Things like that don't just fucking happen. It's too convenient.
Funny, I was talking to Ari today because his apartment is between the Empire State Building and the new tower, World Trade Center, and we were just going off on conspiracy theories about the towers. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I said was, if you look downtown, it was shit. The World Trade Centers were old buildings, and you can't just get rid of them. It's like,
God.
It was like, they were like, we can't just implode these towers. And then if you look now, it looks like fucking Battlestar Galactica down there.
There's all the modern glass buildings with all the amazing futuristic architecture, and then these 2 fucking Lego buildings sticking up out of the middle of them. You're right. The best way to get rid of them is, oh my God, what happened?
Unless we can come down this way so they don't land
right.
Like this.
Didn't the guy own them? Didn't he take an insurance policy out days before? That was like
I've heard so many things.
But that was Popular Mechanics said that was true.
Oh, well, that's where I get all my news.
Stop. Who reads Popular Mechanics?
Popular Mechanics is the one that they went through it and they ran through all the conspiracy theories and tried to prove them
God.
And disprove them.
And then you could build your own helicopter in the back. I used to love Popular Mechanics. Read it all the time.
Yeah, no, I know that seems like an odd thing, but they were the ones who they did a big documentary about how they worked out all the conspiracies and they ran through all the if it could be possible kind of scenarios.
It is weird though that all of a sudden this thing comes out of fucking nowhere. We're supposed to all we're gonna do is the curve. We just gotta make sure that the hospitals aren't overrun. Okay. Sounds reasonable. Okay, let's do that for a month. We'll do a month, and Bob, your gig's gonna be back in April. Okay, well, that's a little longer than a month. Okay. All right. Well, listen now. We got to push it a little further now. Now the hospitals are fine. Nobody's really dying anymore. But we're going to go till after the election. What does the election have to? Why? What does that mean?
They did that. Yeah. First the curve. And then it was like, well, old people are getting sick. So we got to, even though we don't care if we get it, you don't want to give it to them. And then it became, we can't do anything until it's cured. When the fuck did that happen? Remember, what was it? 2 weeks. They said 2 weeks or 15 days to a cure, or I don't know what it was, to immunity. It just worked out where it became, no, it's forever now. Sorry. It's forever. The new normal. Sorry. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I don't like the mask.
Like, my grandmother. It's like, I want you to stop and think how much a pain in the ass it is to visit your grandmother every fucking Sunday. You got to go to that home. You got to walk by those fucking creatures in wheelchairs, and they're trying to grab you because they see youth. Hello. And I got to hold back. So you get touched. And you make it.
Are you George?
You got these angry Haitian ladies screaming at your grandmother, and then throwing
You're
jello
lucky if they're just screaming. Usually they've been known to pop a few in the head.
All right, so let me ask you guys this. What about for the first time in our lifetime, the government admits that there's aliens and then nobody gives a shit?
Yeah, that
fucking nuts.
We got them.
Yeah, that happened. 2020 has just been amazing. Yeah, there's aliens, but everyone's like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Don't care. That's so 70s.
Yeah, but fucking the guy. What's the guy's name? The guy who said he worked on the ships. He was on Rogan. He has.
Yeah. I watched this documentary.
What's his name?
I can't.
Can't
Most boring
remember his
documentary
name.
ever.
Look, we can't remember the guy that found out that aliens.
I don't know. Found the hot dog, but we don't know who found the alien.
This guy was ridiculed for fucking 30 years, and he was telling the truth. That's so Men in Black.
Oh yeah. You just
Bob
you're so full of
Lazar.
shit.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
Right.
Bob
Yeah,
Lazar.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah. I worked on the ships and blah blah blah, and then they snuck it out on CNN one night. Don Lemon. By the way, there's aliens. They have crafts from another planet. Right. Anyways, Trump is a fucking.
There's videos every day of us spacewalking and ships flying by, and we're like, hey, that's it.
Yeah, apparently they see a lot of shit out of the space station, and no one can really explain it. They think it might be a satellite or this, and it's just kind of tracking the whole thing. It's
Or how about the signal that has been coming every like 30 days with a solid math formulation to it, and then it disappears, and it comes back every 30 days, and everybody's like, yeah, it could be echoes. Could be
very close encounters-y. Yeah. Hilarious.
I just saw an alien come behind you, Mike.
Oh, scram.
It's so weird to me that an alien, them admitting that we have crafts not of this planet, the government would be fucking catastrophic news. I mean, a year ago we would have lost our minds.
Yeah.
That would have been on every show, every news thing. It would have been fucking the alien people would have fucking come out of the woodwork. All those shops would have made so much money in the middle of fucking Nevada. And
Yeah. So we've been lying. We've had this alien craft since the 60s. We admit it's true, but we figured out a way now. You can get to France in 4 seconds. We're good.
I think because if we really found out before 2020 that there were aliens or other life forms, we would unite as Earthlings. Like, we're all one. We have to unite and get along. In 2020, that just isn't happening. We're never getting along. Doesn't matter if aliens come like they did in fucking.
Why do you think? I mean, why do you think that we can't talk anymore about like politics? To me, has become like religion to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Christianity. 30 years ago, you couldn't talk to a Christian. You couldn't talk to somebody who was into religion because you were the fucking devil. You were the worst. And if you didn't believe what they believed, they would fucking lose it on you. And it was scary. You know, you just like,
take it as a personal affront.
And now it seems like politics, people are the same way. You can't have a conversation with somebody without them accusing you of either being a fucking racist. If you disagree with them at all, you're immediately a Trump supporter,
right?
And you somehow loving America is you're a Trump supporter. Somehow liking the cops, you're a fucking piece of shit racist.
Terrible.
And I just don't like. You can't even have a conversation. And that way on the other side too. If you're like, look, maybe we should try to, and it's like you're a fucking idiot. There's no conversation anymore at all.
I have found it very difficult to have reasonable conversations with liberals. Now, obviously, I'm more of a right-leaning type of gentleman.
Right.
But yes, leaning right over. No. But I find it very, and I do a show. So obviously I have people with different political views that come on and I have great conversations with them. They don't have to agree with me. They could be bleeding heart liberals. I've had plenty of people on the show that are a liberal and we have a great discussion. We don't agree, but we're not at each other's throats. That seems to be the problem. People get so personally invested in this shit that they think you're personally insulting them for their beliefs. And a lot of people will talk to you like they're personally insulting you. They are, as a matter of fact, when they call you an idiot or racist or this for believing in somebody's politics. How are you supposed to take that? Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. Like, it wasn't supposed to be like this. We were just supposed to, discuss shit and maybe agree to disagree at some point.
Yeah, when did liberals become so aggressive?
Yeah.
It's like they to me they were like, I felt like liberals were always the ones who were maybe like the right wing Republicans were aggressive, and the music has sex in it and it's violent and you can't put stickers and shit, and the liberals like, relax, man, chill the fuck out. It's just music. And now it seems like it's reversed a little bit, where it's like, you need the fucking government, you need socialism, you need and we're supposed to just believe whatever they tell you to do on Twitter and Instagram, we're supposed to do, or I'm a fucking racist.
It's such a great example of that. If you read Rob Reiner's Twitter, Rob Reiner, of course, Meathead. Meathead on All in the Family, was the definitive liberal on that show. Him and Archie always bashing heads together. And back then, he was a liberal. He'd be like, "Oh, come on, Arch, these people need jobs and everything." Geez, what are you talking? And then now you read his tweets. He's literally calling for the death of people. He's still he's a liberal, but he's a liberal now, not the liberal from the 70s who are willing to have conversations and open discussions about things. Now he just wants people dead. He thinks any Trump supporter is a Nazi that ought to be tried at Nuremberg. So he's a mental patient. And that happened to a lot of liberals. I don't know why. Trump drove people nuts.
What happened to the silent majority? Like what happened to the middle, who kind of, what happened to I'm a liberal and I'm a little conservative. I love America. Is that done?
We're there, but you're not allowed to. They don't let you.
You're not allowed, right? Yeah. You have to pick a side. And you have to pick a side way over here or way over here. You can't be in the middle. You fucking panty waist. Fucking, what are you doing? You got to get on board with Trump, or you got to be Antifa, one or the other.
Yeah, I think one of the earliest things Trump did that fucked up was when he didn't immediately condemn those the tiki torch polo wearing guys that came out.
But he
didn't do it like, I'm not saying he didn't do it like a president normally did it. So that's when everybody was like, what the fuck did he just say? And everybody, and then they ran with that. And then that was what I think gave them the fuel to call him a racist.
Anything he says, they will call him racist for, or anything. If you look at that transcript of what he said, look, there's a statue that they want to take down here. There are people that showed up to protest to have the statue removed and to protest to have the statue kept. There were good people on both sides. Now, there were also extremists on both sides. He wasn't talking about that. He was talking about the people that were there discussing things, right, and trying to rightfully and legally protest. But then there were the mental patients that were Nazis and communists that wanted to fight each other. And he said that. He said it that day when he said there's good people on both sides. He said, I'm not talking about white supremacists. It's right there. But they cut that part out every fucking time. Yeah. That's what they do. They constantly cut shit out because Trump isn't a fucking politician. He hasn't been in politics. He talks like a New York fucking construction worker. They're funny as fuck, but they're not the brightest or sharpest people in conveying their ideas.
Yeah, like what Crumbrum points out, he wished Ghislaine Maxwell well. It's because he doesn't know, hasn't been polished enough to know how to dismiss those sort of things without saying the wrong thing.
Well, and when he wished her well, it was because Epstein was murdered in prison. So he's like, well, good luck. I wish her well. Meaning, she's probably going to get killed. He didn't mean, this great woman who kidnapped girls and gave them to adult men. I hope she does well. He's making a joke about how she's probably going to end up dead.
Do you know anybody that was friends with Epstein?
No. Do you?
Yes. And I think you do
I was
too.
Never
you may not realize it. And
first of all, I'm going to say this: you both know somebody.
Oh, I know for sure.
You're both the exact type of guy that would fucking fly to that island.
You're a creep. Oh my God.
If you look through all the photos, one of you is in the background, like on the back, just cooking eggs on the jet.
What, do you know somebody that I know that was?
Yeah, not necessarily for the sex, but so evidently,
For
Epstein.
the beaches.
No, Epstein was friends with Woody Allen. I know that's a shocker. And Woody Allen enjoyed hanging out with comedians and other comedians, but he wasn't going to go to the Carolines. So he would have dinners at Epstein's house, and they would invite other comedians over there. Bobby Slayton's been over there a couple of times, and some other people who I don't want to name, but some other people that we both know very well
from that same age bracket.
No, more your types. and the thing is, I don't know.
Jim Norton.
No, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'd love it if you, Opie, and Jimmy got bagged going to that island. Made me so happy. You guys all in court together, standing on the same side, having to fight something together.
Well, honestly, the stories I heard about fucking Voss, Patrice, and Jimmy going down to Brazil were a lot worse than what happened on Epstein Island. So
those guys were pieces of shit. I mean,
just
the fact garbage.
Yeah.
People.
Patrice with his glass dildo case. He had a secret agent attaché case with fucking glass dildos of various sizes and shapes that he would take out and open up. Oh, Jesus.
You got it? It was given to you?
No, it's not a fucking. It's not an heirloom, you asshole.
It was handed down from one dirty fucker to another.
Patrice's mother went, Bobby, I know Patrice would want you to have this. This is his dildo collection. These are his finest dildos. Everybody else got a hat, but I want you to have these dildos.
We all got a hat. Oh, so fucking funny.
This is Patrice going through the airport. He'd walk up to the to the X-ray thing. He'd put his thing down, and then he'd watch the lady's face, and he'd just go like this. And then
he would carry on the dildos. That was his carry-on.
Because they were glass.
Right.
He had a bag full of Brookstone's foot massagers, and he had glass dildos in these beautiful. May I say, like almost like a wizard would carry crystals around, like a velvet cases, like these.
Yes,
it was very
like the
very
one Superman made his house out of when he threw it.
It was these, he would have these dildos in these exotic velvet cases.
Right. Like if you own Jimi Hendrix Stratocaster, it would be in that type of case, the velvet, the presentation.
Bilbo Baggins.
Dildo Baggins.
Dildo Baggins. Oh, Christ.
Dildo Baggins.
He was Dildo Baggins.
Patrice's new name, Dildo Baggins.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, dude. It was fucking... And you hear him chingling together like king, like he was a crystal salesman.
Oh, my God. And the thought of what he did with those things, like, would it be, hey, this is going good, but let me, I'm going to try this one now. Let me try. And then he would get a new one, or was it the same dildo, but different one for different girls? Who knows? That story, who knows?
I do. Patrice had a thing with women. And you think he would be misogynistic, but he really wasn't.
No, he's a very sweet guy.
He was very much into pleasing a woman, because I don't think, and I know this from being a big guy, that he could please it's not like he had a big piece or whatever. He had a regular sized dick for his size, but I know that he loved to please a girl. He wanted a girl that he was with to have an orgasm.
So whatever extracurricular
whatever he had to do so the girl would have an amazing time.
Right.
Because if if a girl has an orgasm, she's coming back. You know what I mean?
Not if she's in Brazil.
Oh, yeah, that is true, too. They were in fucking Brazil with prostitutes.
Yeah, but Patrice got girlfriends. He got
I know. They got the girlfriend experience girls.
Yeah, like Patrice would come back from the mall with a hooker and she'd have like all new outfits. And it's like,
he would love them for the time that they were together. They were a couple. He was in love. She was in love. And then when it was over, it was fucking over.
Then he went back to his girlfriend. And then the next time he brought her down too.
Oh, my God. That is funny.
Yeah, that was the best part. He brought his girlfriend down to Brazil to meet his
his horse.
Shut up.
The stories those fucking guys would come back with every time was just insane.
Yeah.
That's one of the places I'm afraid to go to.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm going to bump into something and get AIDS.
I would be afraid of just getting murdered.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of murder and kidnapping going on down there.
Well, what happens is that if you go off the block, this is what I learned down there, is that the kids, all these little kids will watch you and come up to you and, hey, give him some money. Patrice did that. He would throw money out like he was a king because he loved.
Oh, he loved doing that, just being the guy.
He loved walking out, and all the kids would run up to him like a king, and he would hand out little shekels, little fucking real or whatever whatever their money was, and he'd hand it out, and they'd love him. But they go back and tell the older kids, this guy has a watch.
Oh, Christ!
A necklace. He's got this much money.
Yeah, they're casing the guy.
And then when you stepped off that block or you stepped away from that security of that hotel, they'd take you. And then they'd make you drain out your bank account once a day on your ATM card. And then you either you got your ass beat or you got fucking killed.
That's too far. I could never go there.
Why the fuck would you go there?
It was worth every second of fear.
Yeah. Wow. That is amazing.
You know, it's funny. Like tonight, I left the city this afternoon too, just in time.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was talking to Quinn. He's like, yeah, they're probably going to riot tonight. Anyways. And I'm like, whoa. You just said that like there's going to be a softball game down the street. Like, it's like riots now in New York City or in this country.
Yeah.
That used to be a fucking 3-month, what the fuck happened? Did you see that? And they'd play the same footage and there'd be one dude getting his face kicked in and now it's we're so used to it. It's not even a fucking
every night. You look at Portland, they were up to 100 consecutive nights and then a couple of days off and then they're back again. And now tonight, obviously more is happening. Yeah, this is, like I said before, that new normal thing. They like telling you what it is, and it's anything but normal. It is new, and it's fucking frightening.
What would it take to get you to go out? I wouldn't fight. There's nothing I can be that mad at that I'd go out in the middle of the fucking street and start setting it on fire.
I don't give a shit about anything
that
much.
It's funny because I think these people there's some people that are out there, but like they showed tonight on TV, they had a U-Haul truck.
Yes.
Down the street, and they ran to it, and someone's videotaping, and they went in, and there was all the shit they need to protest and riot.
The second the decision came out, they ran to that U-Haul and unloaded shields and umbrellas that they used for the tear gas and signs, defund the police. They had sticks, water, and food for the rioters. And that was all set up, ready to go. By the way, regardless of what the decision was,
right.
They weren't gonna be like, all right, I guess sorry guys, I'm driving the U-Haul back full of stuff. Like they just know when situations like that happen, they could break the shit out and just fucking go to town.
That's like Dennis Leary from Demolition Man. All those people that live underground. He led the rebels that lived underground.
By the way, you'll probably see this online. They found out the girl that rented the U-Haul, and some guy called her as a U-Haul representative saying, "What are you doing with our truck? Like, you do it." And they went back and forth on that. The guy could have done so much better job. But at the end, she's just like, "I think I should talk to my lawyer." She was getting very scared about him putting in these little things about her kind of being an accomplice to a riot.
Did you guys? This is what I love today. This is the type of fucking man I love. This fucking guy right here. Oh God, this fucking guy is so. Hang on right here. Ready for this shit? Not that. You ready? Is it up?
Oh,
Where
it's
is
coming
it?
up. Coming up.
Right?
I see the gun again.
Is it up?
I just see the gun from before.
Yeah, fucking homo. I don't know how to do this.
Give me a hint. I'll look for it for you.
No, I got it.
I know how to do it on Skype. I know how to do it on fucking Zoom. I don't know what this fucking amazing. This is Bobby all over again. No, dude, I tell you, this piss stream thing is the greatest, dude.
I'm telling you, right here it goes.
How do I do this, dude? This is so Bobby.
Oh, that's Grady Judd.
Oh, that guy is
That's
awesome.
Grady Judd. He's from here. He's right up the road from me.
Oh,
This
you lucky
fucking guy.
fuck.
This is the guy.
Dude,
That's Grady. He's Grady
I
Judd.
love this guy.
This
Look at
fucking guy.
the governor's behind him laughing as he's doing his presentation.
But
with
he
the
is.
pictures.
I mean, listen to this
Love him.
fucking guy. I love when he does this. This makes me so happy.
We can't hear it, Bobby.
I can't really hear it.
Why can't you hear it? Mike?
You didn't hit share sound.
Piss
Fuck you,
stream, it's
I'm sorry.
fucking awesome. Zoom is so
Mush.
yesterday, dude.
Mush, bring this up.
Operator error.
Oh, you embarrassed me, Mush, as the producer of
No
those.
one's using Zoom anymore, dude.
That is Sheriff Grady Judd of Polk County, which is right outside of Tampa.
Oh, I
He
love
is
it.
the absolute. He's the first sheriff that said when they said, you know, how do you justify 350 rounds? And he said, because we ran out of bullets. He's that
We
guy.
ran out of bullets.
What is it?
He's the guy. So when a guy wrote a book about how to molest kids and not getting in trouble, and it was legal, he ordered the book. So when the guy shipped it to him and went across state lines, then it became illegal, and they went and arrested the guy and brought him up. He's a motherfucker, man.
That guy
Guy's
like
awesome.
that guy.
Yeah.
But
Great.
if you like that guy, if you're a piece of shit.
Well, that in today's PC society, where you know the news are the ones that dictate who's a piece of shit and not, and they're full of shit and pieces of shit. Then I guess you're a piece of shit. That guy's a fucking American, American law enforcement hero.
Let me say something. If he was in any Clint Eastwood movie, and at the end of the movie, Mush, do you got that link? I put it in the private chat. Can you bring it up and put sound on it?
Bring it up right now.
Thanks, buddy. If I want to, at the end of any movie or towards the end, when shit has to get done, the fucking town's falling apart, and just picture The Rock instead of this guy.
Oh, he's Buford Putzer all day. He's walking tall from the beginning. Yeah.
This is the fucking what
awesome.
he did right here. Play it, Mush, now.
And in this state, there's a 40
Turn it up.
low crime rate. That doesn't just happen. It doesn't happen when you listen to a handful of people who think we ought to let criminals out of jail. I can tell you, folks,
Watch this. This is the best.
understanding today. This is a peaceful protest. This is a riot. We can tell the difference. In the event,
Wait.
get that. Let me show you something. This is peaceful protest. This is looting. If you loot, the next thing you can try to steal is something off of your food tray at the county jail. You're going to jail. That's a guarantee.
Wait, there's one more.
People are slow learners.
Slow learners.
This is peaceful protest. This is violence. It's not acceptable. I truly believe in our God-given right and our constitutional right to speak openly and freely, to address our government. That's important. We listen every day. But I've also watched across this country when law enforcement officers who put their life on the line were told to stand down. Allow them to burn the precinct. Allow them to rob and loot. The men and women of law enforcement that write you a ticket today will stand in front of a bullet for you tonight. The men and women of law enforcement who you throw a brick at today will jump in a river to keep you from drowning tonight. I want you to remember that. We're not the enemies.
Goddamn
Wow.
right we're not.
That is fucking awesome, man. He is just great. I love that when he's showing the pictures. He goes, the next thing you'll be stealing is maybe something off a tray at jail. And he goes, and we'll be happy when we're taking you there. Like they love their job of taking these pieces of shit.
Why is a guy like that who is saying, fuck you, we're here to protect you, we're here to fuck. But one guy did make a point. And I don't buy it. It's just a point. If you join a system that is already corrupt, Ari said this to me today. One of his friends broached this to him. Then you're corrupt. If you know something's already fucked up and you join it, you're part of it. You're fucked up too.
All right. How does that apply now to anything going on? Is he saying our system is fucked up, and that any of us that actually adhere to the laws and rules and our system, we're complicit and fucked up?
I'm not the guy.
I understand, but good luck finding this perfect fucking system that you could then jump into, and it'll just be wonderful and perfect, and no one can then blame you for jumping into this corrupt system. It doesn't happen. We have one of the best ones out there. That's for fucking sure.
And cops don't get away with what they back in the 70s.
Hey, look, we've all talked to Club Soda Kenny. I love one of the greatest terms I ever heard was a wood shampoo. You give a guy a wood shampoo. It's hilarious.
I mean, you can't
beat him over the head.
You can't get away with. I mean, this is what bothers me too. Is people think that now that they can hold this up to somebody's face, they can say and do whatever the fuck they want and have no civility, be disrespectful.
Absolutely.
I don't understand that. That's
disgusting.
It's fucking gross.
To see police officers, and look, when I was growing up, police officers, they were the be all end all. Like you didn't fuck with them. Criminals fucked with them. Yep. And that's it. It was really the only people that you looked. If you ever had the pleasure of getting pulled over in a car with your father driving when you were a kid, you looked and went, my father's a pussy. Holy fuck. He's like, yeah. And he's like giving this guy everything he fucking wants. But that's how it was. When I see people and young kids getting right in the faces of these cops, calling them motherfuckers, racist, commenting on their wives and their bodies and everything, you go, how the fuck? I couldn't say that to a teacher without getting my ass handed to me.
They're doing it to black cops.
Little white liberals are calling black cops racist. We're in fucking bizarro world. It's insane to watch. But it's true. It's like I would never have considered mouthing off to a cop.
No.
And that because like, the old bit always goes, if you mouthed off to your teacher or a cop, your parents would beat the shit out of you. Like the cop might hit you. The teacher was allowed to fucking hit you. But then when you got home, you were fucked. And now they buy, the grandmas are buying the vests and shields for these little pussies that run out and fucking play army. Medic! Oh, I got some gummy vitamins and a fucking Flintstones Band-Aid. Get out of here, medic. They think it's Saving Private fucking Ryan.
The West Side Story, those guys were afraid of the cops, and all they had was one cop in a billy club. And those just ran. Officer
Krupke. And all they did was dance fight. It was funny. I saw Russ, what was his name? One of the stars of the movie and the Broadway play, Russ something. He commented how if they appoint a Supreme Court justice before the election, that there's going to be a problem. Like people are going to pay. And he was one of the guys from West Side Story. It's like, what are you going to do? Dance? What are you going to do? Hey, Trump. Like, what are you going to tough guy?
Mush brought up his name, Russ Tamblyn.
Russ Tamblyn. Yeah, Amber Tamblin's dad.
Good job, Mush.
Good job, Mush. Thank you. Yeah, Russ Tamblyn, who was also in War of the Gargantuas.
You can't do that with Zoom, by the way. You can't bring up logo. And you can't have your logo down the corner, by the way.
You can't do this?
You can't do any of this with Zoom, and you can't have a chat going on where they can put stuff in. I mean, look at this.
Dude. All right. Well, I'm sold.
Why can't we solve things with
there he is. All right, tough guy. Wow, I hope they don't get a Supreme Court justice before the election. Russ Tamblyn.
With my color-coordinated shirt and pants.
He might snap at you. They were always snapping in West Side Story.
What let me ask you a question, because I'm not great at politics. I understand that the left doesn't want them to make a choice until after the election because they want a Democrat. Hopefully they're going to win.
Of course.
And they'll get to choose a Democrat to fill the seat. And right now,
more of a liberal, not a Democrat but a liberal or a conservative justice. Yes.
So why? But the law states that the president is supposed to choose somebody to fill that seat. Would it be? Could he wait? He could wait.
But the problem is that the Republicans did this to Obama, and everybody that spoke out against it for the same reasons, they're now being called hypocrites because now they're saying, yeah, it's okay for Trump to do it, but 4 years ago they were saying, well, Obama shouldn't do this at the end of the election. So now they're all being hypocritical, whether it's right or wrong.
Well, they're both being hypocritical.
Yeah.
Obama had the opportunity to select a Supreme Court justice right before his term ended. But the only difference was that the Senate, who gets to approve the nomination, was Republican at the time, while, of course, Obama was Democrat. So no matter who he picked, the Republican fucking Senate is not going to confirm him. It's called a waste of fucking time. Yeah. So they kind of made this thing that said, look, if we're right before an election and there's a one-party president and another party Senate, just blow the whole thing off and wait till after the election. This isn't the case now. You have a Republican president and a Republican Senate. So it can absolutely go through. And that's what they're doing. And if it was the other way around, you mark my fucking words, no way the Democrats are going, let's just wait. We have the votes, we have the Senate, we have the president, but we're going to wait out of courtesy. Get the fuck, you saw that courtesy when you saw Kavanaugh get ripped apart.
They had to submit a list of who that they would pick, and all the women have been vetted already. They've already gone through the process.
Dude,
they know.
Did you see who they're going to pick? It's a Catholic woman with 7 kids. 2 of them are Haitian adopted kids. Good luck trying to fuck this one up. They can't get her on racism. They can't get her on sex or anything because she's a Catholic. She's probably so guilt-ridden of the sex she has had.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
Oh, craziness.
Which is great. I love this. This is great for us.
Dude,
we got something to talk about every day.
I love doing the show when shit like this is happening. I get fucking wound up. I'm a fucking maniac when it comes to this stuff.
You're made a career out of being a maniac. I still have to kind of ride the middle of everything because I can't abandon half my fucking audience. You just said a long time ago, you're like, fuck you guys.
I've set them all adrift.
Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh has a huge audience.
I just want to go back to the Matrix. Okay, I want to go back. I want to get plugged back in. Steak. I'm going to turn you fucks into the fucking people. I don't want to be on the Nebuchadnezzar anymore. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be in dirty fucking rags. I don't want things in the back of my head. I want to go back to wearing black leather, having grease in my having hair, and eating steaks. I'm done with this shit. I'm done.
Nice juicy steak.
I know,
I want to be someone important. Yeah. and he takes that bite, and that steak is perfect.
Mush,
I love that scene.
Bring up that scene with the fucking steak. That scene is. I watched
Joey
that
Pants.
Scene.
Joey Pants.
Oh, did you hear what happened to him?
What happened?
Well, he lives up here somewhere, up in Connecticut or somewhere. So he's during the COVID, he's just staying in, and he started taking walks with his family. I follow him on Instagram, and I love him. I really do. I love
he's fucking great.
So he's walking, and he comes home from this walk. He goes, I walked today, and we walked down the street, and there's a river right down a mile away. I've lived here for so long, and I never took the time to just take a walk in my own neighborhood. We went to this river, and it was beautiful. And it was like, wow, that's fucking so inspirational. What a cool thing. And then 2 days later, he got fucking whacked by a Porsche walking down the street. Trying to go back to the river.
Shit, he got hit by a car?
He got hit by a fucking car. That's why you stay home, Joey Pants.
Stay in your house.
Oh, shit. Oh,
right here. This is the best.
I know it's not real.
Mr. Reagan. I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it is juicy and delicious. After 9 years, you know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss.
It's hard, doesn't it? He really loved that steak, man. That was so good. Yeah. He had the fucking.
I want back. I'm gonna make a mustache. I'm gonna make a mustache.
You want back in?
I'm gonna make a mustache. Look at him, bro.
Yeah, I want to buy you earrings for your birthday.
He wants back. Are those ashes, you idiot?
I want back in. I want back in.
I want it. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God. Mr. Anderson.
I want to turn you on to a country artist that I don't think you've heard of, but I'm positive you will love. His name is Anthony. This is right up Anthony's alley. His name is Buddy Brown.
Oh, no.
Buddy Brown. My name's Buddy Brown.
Buddy Brown has songs, called Looters, How to Not Get Shot by the Police.
Oh my God.
Welfare Worker. You will fucking love him. You will love him.
What are you talking about? Anthony fucking actually gave him the money for his first video.
I don't know. I really don't enjoy these, but go ahead.
You will.
Buddy Brown.
He has a song that's talking about if you're driving through the hood and you run out of gas, you better hope you have a loaded clip.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Bring it up.
These are like acoustic videos. I don't know if they're any good, but you got to really find you got to listen to his Spotify. You will fucking love it.
Looters.
There we go.
Boy.
This is for you, Anthony.
This song was coming, and if I may be so bold,
let's have a nice beard groomer.
A brand new favorite of mine. I'm really thinking about recording it. The song is called Looters. That's
on
right.
A pickup truck. It has it all.
He was in Chicago looting stores at night. Riches hanging off of his behind.
Riches.
But the day that he didn't loot no more.
44?
Was the day he walked in Jimmy's hardware store.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out the next one.
Jimmy did 2 tours in Iraq.
I hope it doesn't say bigger.
He closed the store, but he slept there in the back. So when a brick came through his window pane, Jimmy grabbed a 2x4 and then he sang, "It's time to get your ass kicked, son. Your looting days are through. 'Cause I done faced Al Qaeda. It won't be that tough for you."
Oh boy.
He broke broke his nose and whooped him like a dog and made it last. Singing, this is the day I whooped a looter's ass.
There's a whole bunch, and they get a lot better.
I will tell you, he's got a good country voice. He plays well, and the songs are formatted nice. He's not shoehorning words in. Like he's not making it kind of. It's very natural flow.
He's a real country artist who all of a sudden started singing about shit that will get you no record deals.
So he's a real country artist that wanted to just throw his career out the fucking window.
Right. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm never gonna be Garth Brooks. Let me start rhyming bigger and."
Yeah, those are the tough ones when you hear a word that he's rhyming. You go, "Uh-oh, I hope he doesn't go here."
Have you seen the AT&T commercial?
No, not soon.
There's an AT&T commercial where the hot girl from AT&T, she's inside and there's a black guy outside the door banging on the door. And at one point she goes, "It's bigger." And he goes, "What'd you say?" And she goes,
"Oh
bigger.
Yeah." So, believe me, I noticed that commercial. I went like, "Oh no." Oh jeez. Yeah, I thought everyone was losing their jobs.
Well,
it's funny. They had the video last night of that kid who I think Tucker Carlson showed it actually, where the kid, what's his name, with the gun, who wound up shooting a couple.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse, but they actually showed all the video.
Saw that.
The before everything, and it was a scary thing because this kid was trying to put something out. They chased him down into this, cornered him, and if you look, it was weird because all these people were on him.
Yeah.
For putting out a fire. And then somebody shot at him. And then he shot back. And it looked like 100 people ran away from him.
Yep.
And it was like, imagine if those people, if he didn't have a gun, he's just supposed to, I guess, take the beating.
Die.
Die.
Yeah.
And they I don't understand that. I mean, I don't understand that.
I saw that whole thing play out initially, and then I saw last night, same thing you saw. And wow, they would have a hard time prosecuting that case because it really does look like self-defense. The only sticky wicket there is the fact that the guy that he shot, if indeed he did shoot him, because they said there were other shots coming from somewhere else that may have been the ones that hit this guy. No one has ballistics yet, but we'll see. It seems like he did shoot the guy, but he was coming up behind him. He heard a shot and turned, and I guess the guy coming at him, he assumed that was the guy that had fired the shot.
Right.
And it doesn't matter. He did mean him harm. Also, he had thrown something on fire at him as he was chasing him anyway. But that first kill is the one that people go, well, that all bets were off after that. Now the people chasing him thought, well, we're chasing a murderer. So they thought they were doing the right thing. So that when he shot them, it was not self-defense. But when you look at the guy, he hits him over the head with a skateboard.
Oh, he tried to.
He gets one in the chest. Yeah. The other guy goes, "Hey, I'm cool." I'm not. And then doesn't realize his workouts are going to be a lot rougher without a bicep.
Well, that guy actually said in the hospital, the only thing I regret is not emptying my clip in that fucking kid.
Yeah. Well, that's from the guy without an arm. The other guy, he was good.
It's so it's like, I feel like everything on the news, every murder, everything we have to watch now is like a Netflix documentary. Like, who did it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yes, it has to have like a storyline and a twist ending, and we have to watch the next episode. Yeah, everything's presented to us like a fucking show.
Yes, it's really, because you form an opinion off of the information you get and what people say, and then all of a sudden the video will come out and someone will present in a whole different. And you're like, well, that makes sense. And I just want to go back to the Matrix. I just want to have a steak.
We are some wishy-washy motherfuckers. That would be nice to just plug those things in and have a steak.
Yeah. Now, Mike seems like he's not paying attention.
I am.
But what happened? It's because his fucking teams in Tampa. I don't know why.
He's watching
Tampa. If this was 5 years ago, it'd be me looking at a game. But my teams are all fucking dead now because they went to Tampa.
The game's not even on yet. I got a lot riding on this game. I came out a couple of weeks ago and I said that Steven Stamkos, our center, our best player, had left the bubble. I broke that news before anybody else, and that he would not be back because his injury was so bad. And the motherfucker is playing tonight. So this is really going to bite me in the dick tomorrow when I get on the air. Everybody's going to be like, you fucking liar. So that's what I'm paying attention. I'm trying to see if it's true, if he's playing.
Now, is this for Pride, Fantasy League, or money?
This is all. This is our fucking hockey team for Pride, money, and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listen,
right.
we live in Florida. People lose their minds when your hockey team does well because they believe because it's hot here, we're not able to make ice.
Right. You can't play because we don't know what refrigeration is.
You're supposed to have highlight. You're supposed to have highlight in soccer. You're not supposed to have a hockey team.
We did in the 70s in Miami.
Yeah.
And now we've got the best baseball team, the best hockey team, and the most stacked football team in the NFL right now. Look, I understand you're upset because your boyfriend left fucking New England to come here. I get it. He's so fucking
dude.
handsome.
After that many years, it just becomes a habit. You gotta love the guy, right?
You gotta love the guy.
That's exactly what you should have.
That's hilarious.
On
Look
somebody
at
with
their
a fucking some Cuban with a fucking bamboo stick. That's what you should be doing.
The best part of Highlight, you remember Milford Highlight up in Connecticut, and it was all fucking mobbed up.
Yeah,
like Highlight was the worst mobbed up thing ever, to the point where they blew some guy's face off. That was the head of the Milford Highlight down in Kansas or something. Yeah.
Because you can bet on Highlight in the middle of the fucking game. You could change the outcome. You could be like, I bet on this guy, but now I'm going to say he's going to lose. So they could stack it up to where a guy's winning 5-0, and then you go in there and go, I'll bet 10,000 that he loses. And he'll be like, he's 5-0. That's because he knows he's going to get shot in the fucking face.
Right. And then they tried to, a bunch of the mafia guys tried to get in on the Milford one, and the guy wouldn't budge, and they just shot him square in the fucking face down in Kansas City or some shit. Yeah, it's just a mobbed up game. That's like the cement industry.
Yep. You remember when all we had to worry about in New York was just the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
That was the wilding would go on. The wilding.
Just a white girl getting her titty shook.
Gelman, the kids are wilding out here. What do we do, Gelman? Can't they lay there wilding? I remember that whole thing. Yeah, now it's just so beyond that. That's so innocent. It's almost like kids trying to fit into a telephone booth. That's how innocent that was.
Yeah, it really is. Just one white girl getting a fucking
titty shook.
Renee getting her titty shook.
Yeah,
just getting Renee just a top fucking and a nice titty come out.
Yeah.
And that's
a couple of times in the public pool, there would be a little wilding in the public pools of New York City. Some titties got shook, and that was it. That's all we had to worry about.
We worried about the Puerto Rican Day Parade. When that happened, you stayed inside.
There were even people that would kind of board up their businesses, and they would get bitched at for being racist. How innocent.
The only thing the Puerto Ricans did was shook a couple titties. First of all, Puerto Rican girls are the fucking hottest chicks on the planet. So they really do a fuck about a redhead with a fucking A-cup volcano titty. Right? And then the other thing that bugs you is the fucking driving up and down the streets until 5 a.m.
Yeah. A lot of pierced ears and belly shirts on 5-year-olds.
Worry about the fucking chingalings coming down.
That was the first. That was kind of the first filming of Cuties. I think it was the fucking Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Shit.
Yeah, that was all we worried about, and then it's just fucking now everything. Like you said, plug me back in. Plug me back in.
Plug me fucking back in. We should all go back into the Matrix and maybe it will go away.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Look at that steak. So perfectly done.
So
I love it.
fucking good just to go home.
Oh.
Just to go home. Anthony, remember Opie and Anthony? Remember those days?
Oh, it was so easy. I'd
You-
go in,
Yes, you pretended like you liked Opie.
do a show. 4 hours later, I'm fucking driving home.
Oh, you fucking idiots. If you never got into a fight,
Oh,
we would have
well, it didn't really happen until after I was fired.
we could have done the Opie and Anthony show now.
Maybe if I had somebody that went to the management and said, "I'm leaving. if you fire him, I'm gone too."
Yeah, but you know what they would have said? We were hoping for that.
Yeah.
But then we all would have fucking put together a podcast.
Oh, if you guys put together if it was Opie, Anthony, and Jimmy podcast,
That's what it would have been.
it would have it
No
listened.
one had faith, though. They
As
took
long
the
as you
heat.
did it in afternoons, I would be very happy with that.
No, that was kind of what was, I thought anyway, but well.
You
no
really
loyalty.
think Anthony wouldn't have fought for 3?
Oh.
Oh, shit. Yeah. what are you gonna do?
Crumbum said Opie said hard pass on tonight's show. No, because we wanted Opie to come on, but he was like hard pass.
What hard pass?
Not tonight. We didn't ask him. to come
Oh, a
on
while ago.
Oh, no.
a while ago. Anyways, maybe
Why
someday.
would he say
Maybe
hard
someday.
pass?
Anthony, you know what? I was up in the WNEW studios for the fucking night that Al Dukes flipped over the.
Oh, the fucking foosball. Oh,
I was
foosball
there.
table.
I was there that night. It was my first time in the studio, and the best is when I walked in and they're on the air, so I'm kind of chilling out in the area, and I look by the foosball table and I look over, and Patty's sleeping under the stairs. And I go, "Holy shit, that's real!" And they're like,
That's
"Oh, yeah,
real. She sleeps under the stairs.
And then that night turned into Al flipping over the foosball table. I'm like, of all fucking nights to come up here.
It's hilarious that like Al is doing very well in radio and the organization. All these guys that were kind of behind the scenes are doing fine. Everyone that was on the air is fucked. But Al, no, I talked to Al.
Love you guys.
Oh yeah, I talk to Al now every so often on Twitter and stuff, and I keep tabs on what he got. He was a character at the time, and if you really believed the character, you would think, oh, this guy is mentally retarded, and he's not really going to be able to have an adult life. and he turns out to be a very smart, very nice guy. So
yeah, he's a good kid, Al.
Yeah. No, Al's the shit.
Hey, I got a question for you before we let you go. Lou wants to know, can you go on the Jim and Sam show?
Oh, I am not
Now that
allowed.
it's not in studio.
No, I can't even do their show on Zoom or anything. They won't allow me. Sirius XM, not Jim and Sam. Sirius XM. It was weird. I was persona non grata there after I got fired. Obviously, they had a picture up of me at the desk saying, don't allow this guy in, the whole deal. And then through a couple of the people, we actually got it where I was able to come up and do Jim and Sam's show. I did DePaulo's show when he was there. And then for no reason at all, out of the fucking blue, they were like, yeah, he's not allowed to come in here. That's it. It's over, Johnny. Never again. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'm not allowed to even Skype in. Meanwhile, the studio right across from them is Shade. What is it? Shade 45.
Yeah.
Shade 45. Literally murderers go in there and do shows. People that have committed murder actually go in and do shows. And I'm a piece of shit, not allowed in the studio.
Is Nick
DePaulo's
band
band too. DePaulo's band, Bob Levy's band, but we all know he's a piece of shit.
He shouldn't be banned. He's a jerk.
I'm kidding. I was only kidding. No, I love Bob. Bob Levy's not allowed in there.
Why was Nick banned?
Nick, again, it was kind of like the situation with me. They never really told him. He was doing a show there. They fired him and was like, yeah, you're not allowed back. I don't know. I think there's some people there in the upper echelon that are like this. We don't like those people kind of a thing.
Well, they're trying to do that to Joe Rogan over at Spotify now.
Are they ever?
There's a group of people that are like, listen, fuck no. We want this show edited. We don't want to air some of these episodes. We want them off the fucking Spotify. And didn't the owner was like, go fucking fuck yourself, right?
Dude, I saw a video of Spotify. It was this how they are helping the transgender employees of Spotify. So you're like, okay. So they showed them all talking, and these are kind of the employees that want to moderate Joe Rogan on Spotify. They want to judge what he's saying, maybe see if it's funny or not, or if it's humor. And from watching this video, these people have no fucking clue what humor is. Like none whatsoever. It's out of their mind. The piece of brain with humor in it is gone.
I would imagine for Rogan to take that leap, he's got a pretty good "fuck you, pay me" contract either way.
Dude, $100 million.
Right, and he said that they had to take it in its entirety the way it was. And
I do a show with fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez every day while I talked about sucking Joe Biden's cock. That's every show I would do. Every show, every day for $100 million.
I'd watch that podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Every day you'd have to bring in one gun and give it to okay. Whatever.
I would hand it. I'd put it in a fucking one of those goddamn machines that grind them up. Guns are terrible. Guns are here, 100 million. Fucking guns. They're awful. Fuck it. I got no fuck. I'd sell out in a second.
So I consulted a lawyer. You know how they do gun buybacks?
Yeah.
I consulted my lawyer and saw if there's anything that was illegal about me doing a better buyback than they were doing.
So you buy the guns for more money.
So if they said that we'll give you $50 for the gun, no matter what shape it's in,
75.
And I parked up the road and I said, I'll give you 75 for it. That was legal for me to do. Or at the time, I think I was going to trade like fucking Bon Jovi tickets. But I only wanted like 20 guns.
Gotta make it a radio thing.
Yeah.
It's dude, that's hilarious. And it's legal?
It's legal. It's
as long as, you go through the fucking background check and everything.
Yeah.
How many guns are you legally allowed to own?
As many as you want.
Yeah. I asked them because every time you fill out a form, you have to get, they have to do a background check, even though you have the license on it. And I go, is there any point they're going to go, why is this guy buying so many fucking guns? And he goes, no. He goes, you're in their system. They don't, you think because you have 20 guns, that's alerting anyone? They go, there's guys with thousands of guns. They don't.
Yeah. In New York, it's fucked up too. You buy a pistol. You have to go to the gun store. You buy the pistol. Then you have to take it down within a day, I think, to the precinct. And they have to write out a form and take all the information off of the pistol. Then you got to go back to the gun store and take a piece of the form and give it to them. It's a big fucking thing. They throw so many hoops in there hoping someone fucks up. And the fucked up thing is, you're the legal guy. You're trying your best to adhere to all the rules. And they're hoping somehow you make a mistake, not a purposeful thing to fucking try to divert from the law or get a gun illegally. You're trying your hardest, but they throw so many arbitrary rules at you that they're hoping you fuck up so they could go, no more guns for you. Yep. And then they'll let out some guy out of Rikers that has a gun fucking charge on him during a crime and be like, oh, well, what happened? We got to let him out. There's COVID. So it's all, New York is the fucking Soviet Socialist Republic of New York. It is a communist shithole, especially now.
Now in Florida, I go into the store and I bought 4 guns and gave them away for Christmas presents. Didn't have to tell anybody.
Oh my God. I'm fucking, I got a rod I'm sitting on here thinking about that.
Move. Anthony, you don't need to fucking pay New York taxes.
Let me tell you, Bob, I'm thinking about it.
Sell that dumb house. Sell that fucking
buy 4 houses.
Yeah, that fucking mob wife.
Like 4 houses.
Yeah,
with this fucking house in New York.
He really does. He has
Bobby, it is being seriously considered. I'll say that.
Move to Florida, buy a bigger mansion for $300,000. You'll have $2 million left from the sale of your home. Okay, your taxes are going to be fucking $9. Bring Dave Landau, give him the guest house.
He's here right now.
He's down there. Yeah.
And let him live in peace, for God's sakes.
Bobby, you think what our cul-de-sac would be like? We'd be the fucking.
Oh my God, that would be awesome. All right,
I got alligators in my backyard. We got like a moat already.
First of all, Mike, if we all lived on the same cul-de-sac, we'd all be at Anthony's house. We're both married with fucking dogs.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
He has pussy at his house.
Hey, Ant, what are you doing? You fucking.
Ant would weigh 300 pounds in 6 months.
I am really fucking really doing poorly with my eating. I've put on so much fucking weight. It's
if you move
terrible.
down to Florida, you're gonna become as fat as us.
You come down here though. You get a tan. Once you get a tan, nobody notices you're fat.
And it's okay. Yeah. I got a little bit of color from the yard.
No,
but,
I'm telling you right now. You could buy a fucking.
I gotta get out.
You could buy a studio and own it.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Hey, you have any?
The bottom line.
You have any preparedness food? Like any of those?
No, I haven't gone to that level. I figure with a gun you can steal. With a gun you can steal food.
Not here. Everybody has done here.
Anthony doesn't eat. He has.
I don't. The
only time Anthony eats, his stove has fucking newspapers in it. Okay, and old iPads. Okay. Somebody comes over and cooks for him and says, "Eat this." He goes, "All right, I guess." And he eats.
Yeah, I eat out of necessity. If I'm out to dinner at a restaurant, I will enjoy the fuck out like that steak. But if I'm just home, eating is purely utilitarian. I don't care about the taste. I don't care about it. Put it in me. Oh shit! Look at that little thing.
This is nice.
Oh my god!
What
is that? Composite?
Rhino? This has got no ham. The hammer doesn't work. Then the weight's all on the bottom, so there's no kick on it.
Right.
This is nice. I forgot I had this up here.
Oh my god! Yeah, what caliber is that?
That is. This is a. I mean, look at it. I don't remember.
It looks.
It's been so long. No, this is bigger than a 38.
Oh, it looks smaller from the cylinder. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Hello, you two jerking off stuff.
44?
Right when we started, you two
45.
fucking jerking off with guns.
Oh, 45. Wow.
Can you have a silencer up there?
Hell no.
I'm waiting for mine right now. I applied for it. I got approved for it. Now it just takes forever to fucking get it. They said 6 months. I'm on 3 months. Over 6 months.
Hey, before you know it, silencer. You know what I had to do? Actually, I had to. I have a New York legal Uzi. It's semi-automatic, but it's New York legal, which means the barrel on it has got to be 10.5 inches long. It looks stupid. An Uzi with a big long barrel looks stupid. So I found a loophole. It's a barrel that has a fake suppressor on it. So you screw it on the barrel, it looks like a fucking Die Hard gun. Yeah, it looks like a suppressor. So you kind of got to get around the stupid New York rules. But I'd rather just leave and really have a suppressed Uzi.
Just get the fuck out of here.
I'm working on it, Bob.
Get down there where you can wear your short sleeve shirts every day.
By the way, you see that? It says 8:34. I was supposed to be on Chip Chipperson show at 8:30.
That's fucked up.
All right, we got to wrap
lose his mind.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys. I love this. You guys are fucking awesome, man. A lot of fun.
Really cool. Make sure you check out the Compound Network, Anthony Cumia show with the great Dave. And Dave is in Tampa this weekend. Dave Landau.
Yes.
Go see Dave. One of the fucking funniest.
He's great.
Comics out there right now. Go check him. He's at Side Splitters.
Would it be awkward if I have him come to I'm doing my show from my house still? Because
not at all.
I have him come to my house.
I need a pack of cigarettes. He's not cheap. He don't come cheap.
All right, Anthony. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming on.
All right, Jets. Now I got to figure out how to turn off this program.
We'll take care of it for you. Ready?
Let me tell you. Leave studio. Take it easy, guys.
See you, buddy.
He's so great.
Dude, that's an hour and a half. I had no idea what time it was.
Yeah, wow, that went fucking great. He's so fun.
He is really great, man.
He really is. You know, Opie and Anthony, those three guys really had a chemistry because they're so different. You know what I mean? They're so different.
It's the perfect storm. It really is. It was Anthony the way he was. Opie's being a dick made Opie great.
Yes,
and Jim being fucking hilarious. It was the greatest show. It was really the the first show after Howard where you're like, holy shit, there could be another great show.
Yes. Yep. Well, there you go. And then, of course, we took over in a pandemic.
And now this.
We came to a rescue. You know what? We're not too we don't go overboard and fucking make people uncomfortable, but we sure hell bring it to the edge. We're silly. We're fun. We're family men. We're Americans. We love this country.
Side queers.
We're side queers. Well, one of us. I mean, come on. This is the best show ever.
We're both devilishly handsome.
But it all might end tomorrow.
For you, maybe. I got a 3-year contract.
No, tomorrow, baby. This show, we have Calta and Kelly Court tomorrow.
I'm going to tell you right now that no matter the outcome, I will still be your number one friend. You'll still be my number one.
You know what? I'll say the same thing back. No matter the outcome, even when you lose, I will still be, your number one friend.
I'm going to tell you on the life of my children. I spoke to Galvin about it today, and I said, Galvin, you're going to have to act as a fair and impartial judge, and I will not hold anything against you after it's over. So please just be fair and impartial. I'd much rather lose with integrity than to have to force him to make me look good. So, and he won't do that anyway.
I have
Who's your lawyer?
Who's your lawyer?
You want to know?
I do.
My lawyer is Ari Shafir. That's right. Well, you were with him all day today. He was just sucking information out of your head. Are
you fucking kidding me? Well, you know who my lawyer is?
Who?
Shane Gillis. Boom!
How'd that work out for him last time?
Well, he's representing me. He'll tell you why he's representing me tomorrow. There's a catch to why he's in on this.
Okay.
But tomorrow I have Shane Gillis. You have Ari Shafir?
No, I was making that up.
Oh, you motherfucker. Who do you got?
Judge Judy.
You don't have anybody. You fucking
no. Have I ever been unprepared for anything that
you tricked me into fucking telling you that's why you're gonna lose, because that's you.
That's why I'm a 7th degree black belt in lying.
You really do, you motherfucker. You really get me 2 seconds. All right, so tomorrow I'm on the road. I fly out at 5:30 in the morning on my way to Houston, Texas. We are doing the show tomorrow at 4:00 Eastern time. I believe 3:00 Houston time. Is that correct, Mush?
Yes,
that is correct.
That was quick. I like it. And we will be here tomorrow to.
Can I just say Mush was on fire tonight?
On fire, Mush. Great job.
Mush.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, this was an awesome episode. I really
don't blow it. Stop talking. Don't blow it.
Don't get emotional.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, please.
Follow us at Calta and Kelly on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to go to caltaandkelly.com so they can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, Bobby will be at Houston this weekend at the Houston Improv, the Tempe Improv next week. And, of course, go to livefromhomeplate.com to get tickets to him and Ron Bennington at First Energy Park in Lakewood, New Jersey.
Wrap it up. There's a fucking Stanley Cup final on.
Oh, go fuck yourself. We'll see you tomorrow. Mush,
get your fucking macaroni ready.
Mush, what's Mush's email? What do you got?
At Mike V. Suarez on Instagram.
Yep.
I know it's up.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
They're number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
Most child molesters love them.